Hey folks, I'm Vainglory and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. So you're probably aware that Crusader Kings 3 is due out in September, and I decided that I wanted to get one more CK2 campaign on the channel before I start to invest my time in the new game. There's still plenty of achievements in CK2 that I never quite got round to trying, so I'm going to try and go for one just now. I'm going to go for Thorfinn of Gotland and go for the Gotland achievement, which requires us to create the Kingdom of the Empire of Scandinavia. And depending how long that takes, I might then keep on going and go for some of the other Norse achievements. But for now, we're going to play as Thorfinn. Let's get started. Achievements enabled, everything should be default, ASUSTeK invasion off. Let's start the game. And so I'm just going to call it Gotland. Okay, so pretty standard. Playing as Norse Germanic tribal, we can raid, runestones, can build temple, can hold tribal and forts, use prestige to build tribal holdings, can call tribal government vassals to arms. That's right, so it's almost like calling in allies rather than raising your vassals' levies. Raid de jure. Can take 3 concubines, which I think gives you extra prestige every month. And ancient Germanic, priest Germanic, priest blah blah blah. Fleets can navigate major rivers, which is great for raiding. And vassals do not mind if their levies are raised, that's also great. Okay, so Thorfinn of Gotland. Oh, not a bad character actually. And our son is 8. He's got good martial score already. Encourage that. And what you've got, trusting and curious. Okay, not too bad. So what do I want to do? I'm going to focus on war. Obviously we need to grab some land, so I think we'll go for hunting a bit later on. We will focus on war, get the extra personal combat skill. And in here, create treasury will take a while, make a friend, might go with that. Does that give us diplomacy? Yep. Become King of Sweden, we'll definitely go for that at some point. Build the war chest is fairly simple once you can raid. Our son is what, 8? Okay, I think we'll go for make a friend. And then we'll swap it to Grumanir, hopefully before he reaches age 12. So there we go. And I want to offer to become this guy's vassal. He holds all of that. So let's swear fealty to him. And give us a bit of protection. What else? Nominate successor. Obviously my boy. We'll create the Duchy of Gotland at some point. We need a regent. I think we'll just go with our marshal. Let's... Yeah, I'm going to start fabricating a claim on Just. I definitely want that. Don't want you to organise raids because we can't actually raid anybody right now. We don't border anybody. Yeah, we'll go with train troops for me in Gotland, may as well. And you build me a legend in Gotland. Spymaster, you are going to go to Constantinople, give me some tech, and Seer, you rubbish. Let's see if we can invite anybody. My religion, adult, want to join court. 9 is better than 1. Pity this person didn't have a bit higher score, because I could have taken her as a concubine as well. So I'll invite you to court. You can be the seer. The Spymaster, let's make you a concubine. And are there any more women? No. So while I'm in the vicinity, let's search all women, adults, any religion. I want to join court. There are only those 2, seriously. Only those 2 willing to join court, I suppose. Okay, hunter, but craven. Well, I want concubines, so we'll take them. We can always set them aside later if necessary. And by necessary I mean if better opportunities present themselves. Okay. Anything else? Yes. Societies. Let's join the Wolf Warriors. I'll gladly prove myself. Personal combat skill is not great. But that's fine, that's what joining the Wolf Warriors is all about. We don't have any martial skills. My wife is 35 and she's attractive. So, I don't know, maybe I might get another child. Now we've got these concubines coming in, we'll definitely get more children. Unless I die. So I think we're ready, just about ready to go. What I want to first of all check though, right, can't make any changes there. We don't have any vassals that we can tax or raise our levies. How many men can I raise? 693. It's not too bad for a small county. Can we find out? No. Overall you can raise 143. 1,430. So just over double ours. And I think then that's us. We can get moving. So, High Chief Lothar of Angria and the Wolf Warriors have chosen Abo of Leobis as my opponent. The young man eyes me up and down when we are introduced. Fresh meat, eh? He offers mockingly before shoving an elbow into my side, making everyone laugh. Personal combat skill is less than mine. As the duel begins, Abo comes at me slowly. I offer him my best taunting smile, and it does not take long before I have seen to smack my wooden club flat across his leg. I walk away victorious. Personal combat skill -5. Oh, that's for him. Thorfinn gets +2 monthly prestige. Okay, and yeah, so our first concubine arrived. Good. Alright. So, I'm still waiting to hear if this guy's going to accept my fealty. There we are, he does. I'm told that you did not receive a single scratch during your initiation. That is the kind of impressive soldier we would be honoured to have sitting at our table. I have joined the Wolf Warriors. There we go. And we're ambitious, as well as erudite. Arbitrary is not so great, but never mind. For our liege, there are no choices other than the sun there. Roundabout, do we have any daughters? You've got grown-ass men who don't have any daughters. Okay, hold off with that then. And now it's just a case, I think, of waiting to see what our liege lord does. Because I'm not going to go subjugating anybody. Apparently one of the courtiers has been annoying my wife. And instead of asking me for help, she took the matter in her own hands and made sure the courtier would never annoy her again. So, my spy master. What on earth was she thinking? Go with that. Because I'd rather have my spy master well disposed towards me. Do you realise that to become a great fighter you would need to get in better shape? There's a great path in nearby woods that would be excellent for running. Let's go. Yes, so 100 prestige, excellent. Let's pause that just now. So there's nobody around I can declare war on. Unless I was to go there. I can't declare war. Do you hold on that stuff, right? Okay, fine. I was hoping I could just nab a county off from there, but no. Pause again. Gotland, we've got 100 prestige. Let's get building. We've also got 41 gold, so we could get the Market Village and the Hill Fort, but I'll leave them until we're a bit more flush. We'll take the war camp just now. Spend our prestige on that. Who's this? It's Yeland. So this guy's attacking. Who? Bingelsmark. Okay. Yeah, so now I'm just waiting to see if my liege goes to war. He can raise... Oh, he can raise 1,800 troops of his own. 1,900 actually. And bring in another 4,200 from vassals. And my liege had about, what, 2,000? 1.5. So this might not last very long. Unless he grabs this guy's land and bulks up quite a bit. To the clever scholar Thorfinn, peace be with you, I would like to give you a seat on my council as Chancellor. Seriously, I will accept. But you'd have thought Marshal would have been a better fit for me. How much do you like me actually? Now there's the thing. A friend. Wonder what the chances are of him becoming a friend. He needs to go to war so that I can offer to join. Here we are. No, not against him, you clown. Oh no, this is a defeat straight away. Never mind, we will offer to join. Off we go. We might at least make some money out of the deal. We can raise a whole 660 troops. We'll send them down there to get sieging. Gladly accept my offer. I thought you might. Need all the help you can get. Our only hope is that he's busy up here, that we can get across and siege this down. But it's highly unlikely we'll win. Fate smiles upon me, my wife is pregnant, good. And my liege, you now like me 32. We do have enough troops to siege this place down. We're unlikely to capture anybody, I would have thought. Time's not really right, but I'll ask him anyway. This suppose he's just over in skiing. The pregnancy has caused my wife to develop quite the unusual tastes. Most of what she asks for dinner nowadays ranges from mildly unsettling to positively revolting. Still, scholars do agree that a pregnant woman's cravings should always be accommodated. Chance of becoming gluttonous, but that's fine. I'd rather she's healthy. My concubine's pregnant as well. Hjorfurdur was happy to oblige me. Now that I have some time to spend with him, I am confident that I can convince him of how alike we are and that he stands only to gain from our friendship. Give it a try. I think these days have really helped me getting Hjorfurdur to know and appreciate me better. We have passed most of our time in my longhouse discussing of the most disparate topics. You really look like a trustworthy king. That sounds better than surely you appreciated having such a liberal host. We'll go with that. His opinion should go up to 42. There we are. Raise more troops. So that's 2.5, about 3 and a bit thousand. But I think he's got 5,000 somewhere. So we'll win this siege and then we'll head across to Sieland. And then if you join us there, that's our best chance. Haven't even checked to see if I've got any decent commanders. Okay, head across. And in the meantime... No. Okay. There you go, here's won his war. He's only got 3,200 troops. Stay put for now. And attach to his army. Okay, I thought he was going to go and take back Blekinge. That's a reasonably smart move. Now has to cross the strait to come and attack us if we take his capital. How are we doing? We've got 95 prestige, so we'll be improving the Gotland tribe again soon. Now whatever these coming in, I was thinking they might have sieged back skiing. We have a daughter. Good stuff. Let's have you focus on learning, I think. And I was wondering about betrothal. Prevents me from attacking him. Hold off for now. We'll see how this battle goes. Okay. So we're skirmishing. I need to get the crossing penalty. Most of the troops on my right flank. Okay. It's going to be tight. There we go. Route to the left. 750 troops harassing the centre. They're losing more on the right than we are on the left. So hopefully I'm going to win. I tried to breathe deeply, but catching my breath in the freezing weather is difficult. Look, it's the chief himself, someone shouts. I turn, only to find myself overrun by a dozen of King Haraldr's villainous soldiers. Yeah, I'm going to duel him. I capture them. Wait, I yield, Agamor cries out. My spear high, I slow the deadly blow about to come down on my enemy. The man scrambles backwards, almost tripping over himself. I'll be your prisoner, spare my life, he whimpers. If I sacrifice him to Odin, I get +5 combat skill. And that's about all. I think we'll take him prisoner, actually. And this battle has gone brilliantly for us. Still get 2100 men though. And he's got plenty of space potentially to recruit more. Where are you going? Unattach and stay put. We have a son. This is from my concubine dalliance. You're going to focus on struggle. This is excellent. He marches off. I get the siege. Hail, fledgling. As members of the Wolf Warriors, we must always be ready for a fight. To prove your mettle, seek out and duel Golding, a fledgling of the band of Medina, until blood stains your weapons. May only one of you walk away from it still breathing. Seriously. Yeah, well, we'll accept. Personal combat skill of -8. I don't think I can do that while we're at war. No. Okay. Victory in that siege. I will stay put and keep sieging until I see their army coming back. And I'm going to run like hell. We've finished our war camp here, so let's get another 100 prestige on heavy infantry, I think, yeah. I really hope you siege that. No, I'm going to say quickly. You're in 16th April, I'm the 13th, so okay. But it does mean that we're now going to have a crossing penalty. Wait a minute, I said I was out on the 13th. Right. Okay. Going for home. I'm probably going to just stand the army down now. Almost 200 men, 250 left. Well, he's coming in here. Who gets there first? He does. Damn it. So that's going to be a close one. And I can't see it. Nope. He's won it. See, if you just stayed there and sieged that down, you could have won this war, but now you've fucked up. And reinforcements coming in from there. Even now that the pregnancy is over, my wife's cravings for exotic foods have yet to stop. I'm starting to think she's just taking advantage of my generosity to grow fat. Let's confront her. With that and that, 2,500, I'm going to stand my troops down for now. I could raise another up to 800 eventually. My wife continues to overeat. So even with my 800 odd, it's not going to be enough unless he manages to regenerate some of his troops. Don't go charging straight back in. No, good. Yeah, go up there and siege some of that down. Try and draw his attention for a bit. I'm sure that if I use the influence I hold over my tribes to increase his standing, King Hjorfarder will come to appreciate me more. This is not a good idea. What's your opinion of me? 42. Let's cancel that for now. Oh, there's another 900 men coming in here. No, this war's done. we've got another war. Oh, interesting. My liege, you need to keep these guys focusing on him, because he is that subjugation? Subjugation war. Don't waste your men on this nonsense. He comes back, you need to smash him before they get up here. I can still only raise 400 men. I'm not doing that. What I might do eventually is raise my troops and go and sit in Holland. If these guys continue to fight each other. Aha, in my studies of warfare I come to realise that clever tactics in the battlefield is only part of the story. There are other disciplines of equal importance. Inspiring leader or sage leader or organiser. It's probably, I think, the 3 best traits you can get. I've got to pick one. I think I normally would go with inspiring leader, but I'm going to take organizer this time out so that my army's a bit more nimble for dancing around this lot. Still can't believe I get caught down there. I'm sure it said I had 3 days head start to get out of the county. How much land do you actually... You only hold that one county and you seriously have launched a subjugation war against this. Well, good news is that there we are, minus 100%, so that's over. Now we can focus on that guy there. You want me to be a commander? I will accept. And I'm off to join your other war. Excellent. 484. Yep, let's raise them now. March across to there, and then we'll step into Holland. So if I start sieging that down. In fact, if you're going to go in there, you take him on, that's great. Now siege down his capital. 81 prestige, so we don't have enough to build anything else yet. But hopefully this siege will see us over the line. And how much is it going up per month actually? About 6, yeah. Not bad. Losing 7 ducats per month because we are recruiting. Okay, let's up the speed a bit. Get this siege over, and then hopefully the war. Okay, victory. I get 1.5 ducats, and that's it. Don't think we captured any prisoners, no. So you I'll just head back here actually, and you can stand down. Do that. Save myself the cash. And we've got prestige, so practice range this time. Get some more bodies, and then we can start worrying about percentages. Rise of the Shia. Not particular interest to me at the moment. We've got our claim on just. How much does it cost me? 6.7 gold. The 50 prestige is more of a problem for me. I'm going to take it anyway. And I will move. Well, actually, do I want to try and offset any? No, I'm not going to bother. Just get me another claim, and I want to take this duchy here, I think. This duchy. Was it called? Is it Smiland? Something like that? Yeah. Western Gotland is a richer potential province, but you get ships from all of these eventually, which lets you get much more in the way of raiding income. So we'll take that. Okay, hopefully my liege is going to end the war as soon as he wins this battle. Maybe not. There we go, that's fine. So, I think I'm going to put a break in here. That's a reasonably successful start. If you discount losing a war against this guy, who's only going to get stronger. So I think I might want to keep in with him. In fact, you are now... your father used to be the king. So as soon as you have a child, I'll be offering my son or daughter to you. Why is that only 37? Oh, because I've got a claim, that's right. Never mind. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to put in a break. We'll pick this up again next time out. So for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And hope to see you again next time. Cheers.